In an interview with Vogue this week, Kendall Jenner was forced to defend her sexuality after the interviewer brought up rumors that had persisted about whether or not she was gay. "Yes, we reported on the story in the realm of news, I'll wear that, but upon reflection I got to thinking, much like Carrie Bradshaw often did, in her own whimsical way, about just why Kendall was asked the question in the first place. Because why should it matter who she wants to kiss anyway?" In the Vogue chat, the interviewer had spent the day with the model, as she tended to her horses. Then, on the way back to Kendall's house, the chat turned to matters of the heart as the question of whether or not Kendall was gay was brought up. And it seemed to be so flippant in its nature. "I don't think I have a bio or gay bone in my body, but I don't know. Who knows," she said. "I'm all down for experience, not against it whatsoever, but I've never been there before," although we weren't in the car and can only speculate on how Kendall reacted when being asked point-blank if she likes women. Her quotes appeared to illustrate Kendall was uncomfortably trying very hard to not offend anyone with her answer. In the chat, the interviewer referenced Kendall Jenner, a tomboy who collects vintage cars, prefers sneaks and jeans and a hoodie, and rolls with a squad of mostly guys, is not gay, like having guy friends and liking cars equaled being a lesbian. Again, Kendall felt the need to defend those decisions, too, saying perhaps people thought she was gay because she didn't advertise her relationships like her sisters. "Think it's because I'm not like all my other sisters, who are like, here's me and my boyfriend. So, it was a thing for a minute because no one ever saw me with a guy," she said. "I would always go that extra mile to be low-key with guys, sneaking around all the time. You don't want to, like, look crazy," she added, "but I have a tough energy. I move differently. But to answer your question, I'm not gay. I have literally nothing to hide. I would never hide something like that." While many press peeps inquire as to the relationships status of a celebrity during the course of an interview, this sort of intrusive question should never have been entertained. With these sorts of questions, it's interesting to note we see the majority of actors, think Emma Stone, Jennifer Lawrence, et al., doing the exact same thing, keeping their love life private, without having their UAL preference questioned. So why was it okay to ask Kendall Jenner if she actually liked girls, even though it's pretty clear she's dating a guy, still stands. Even if she seemed to be single? Just because someone hasn't gone public with their relationship doesn't mean their sexuality is up for debate. What if Kendall did just happen to be struggling with her sexuality? Or wanted to protect her coming out from the public? Many celebrities have spoken about their struggle with coming out because of the effect it might have on their career, choosing instead to ignore speculation and just keep on keeping on for the sake of their aspirations. Kendall has long been one of the Kardashian-Jenner clan that went against the grain and chose to keep her cards close to her chest and focus on her modeling career rather than dish the deets for the dosh. But just because someone isn't public with her partner, does that make them gay? Regardless, the UAL fluidity movement, where many a Gen Y now identifies as such, or panual means labels like gay, straight can't be easily applied, even if certain people would like to. The same thing happened to Taylor Swift, who has been plagued by the same rumors. The singer sure may sing about her love life, but she's refused to publicly comment on any particular guys she may or may not have dated, leading pundits to predict the reason was because she was gay. Even though in the same breath she was strung up and courted for dating too many guys. See how this can get exasperating? So while we're allowed to be curious in our own time, there is no reason Kendall Jenner has to confirm, deny, nor justify her sexuality to anyone. You do you, boo. If you've got a story, video or pictures, get in touch with the metro.co.uk entertainment team by emailing us celebtips@metro.co.uk, calling 020-361-52145, or by visiting our Submit Stuff page. We'd love to hear from you. More, Kylie Jenner sings about vaginas and Chris Brown drops the N-word in new Lil Dicky track.